intro. What are you back with another video, man? It's your boy Jahsah, and I'm back with another video, man. And today we're doing a reaction to the Boondocks. Somehow wonders about Dr. Umar. Somehow Dr. Umar actually wonders about, no, I mean like the Boondocks somehow wonders about Dr. Umar. I feel like I really love what it's doing. Number one, before we even watch the video, I really do support the things that it's doing. I feel like not enough people are actually doing what it's doing. And I feel like people, because we are in a time of peace, people forget the values of protecting your own people and standing up for your own people, especially in a world where it might not be physical, but black people are severely oppressed in many different ways, economically, politically, you understand? Even when it comes to education, black people are severely oppressed when it comes to that. So then again, I feel like it's a black person who's making the video, so we're about to see what he's about to say, but I feel like he shouldn't then forget about the things that I just said right now. But nonetheless though, let's get into the video and see what dude is about to say. If you like the vibes, like and subscribe. Let's get into the video, man.
What's up? Struggle is up, brother. Oppression is up, brother.
If you don't want to be black, no problem. But can you please get the hell back?
Exactly, bro. If you don't, this nigga, bro, I hope he's gonna say some real shit. It's like, bro, it's like, let's say there's your mother in the house, yeah, your mother is promoting bad behavior, whatever, and you try to step in and be like, yo, we don't like this shit, we shouldn't do this shit. Why is it a problem for y'all to then fight the same person who's trying to make a better environment? I don't get that. If you don't want to do it, then step aside. That's all. Step aside. But then again, we're about to see what this dude is about to say, and I already know what's about to happen. So how's the
Hit the cash app for the Frederick, Douglass, and Marcus Garvey Academy.
Dr. Umar Johnson. You probably at this point see him as just a meme. The loud speeches, the dashikis, the school that never opens, the fact that he keeps asking for money.
Quaker Grits is $20 million a year off black folks. Quaker Grits. Can I have your grit money for 1 year? Give me your grit money for 1 year, and I will build 10 schools across this country.
But what if I told you that the Boondocks predicted all of it, even before Umar truly blew up? This video will break down how some of these characters in the show captures Umar. They capture his rise, his contradictions, and the fact that he let the black community down. So you'll see exactly how this cartoon warned us about a real man who promised a school and delivered absolutely nothing. Well, I can't say absolutely nothing. He has delivered a lot of comedy, people making fun of him.
We don't like nothing more than Michael Jordan.
Okay, bro. I feel like then again, it's another stupid person. Money, man. Money will make you do a lot of things, and I feel like anything for content, I guess. I feel like there's some things, just leave them alone. It's, again, step aside. There's some things that you just need to leave alone. It's like if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say anything at all. It's like step aside. Cause then again, if like, man, to deal with black people, man, it's very tired. It's like, hey, I don't even know what to say, man. But alright, let's continue with the video, man. Let's just continue with the video.
We spent more perm money than McDonald's, and you know I love a damn double fish fillet with cheese. Shamrock shake.
So when it's all said and done, a lot of this can't really be a surprise for us. Dr. Umar Johnson showed us exactly the kind of person that he is from the very beginning. The Boondocks wasn't just funny.
Alright, man. I feel like I'm gonna pause a lot in this video. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a good 3 minutes without me saying shit.
It showed the future. It roasted everybody. Rappers, politicians, music execs, TV execs, fake revolutionaries. No one was safe. And somehow 20 years later, it still hits. Why? Because every episode was layered with jokes on the surface, truth underneath, and a whole lot of criticism for the culture, particularly black culture. This show saw the BS before a lot of us did. That's why it still resonates. That's why it still circulates. That's why I still watch it as much as I can. That's why I even named my dog Riley. Rest in peace to my little man. So this show still matters. So we're going to talk about an episode that reminded me a little bit about Dr. Umar. This episode was called Wingmen Season 2, Episode 11. So Huey goes back to Chicago for a funeral, connects with his old best friend Cairo, and obviously instantly regrets it because Cairo is no longer the real one that Huey remembers. Now he's in full performative mode. Kufi on, Malcolm X glasses, spitting Hopetep bars like a spoken word poet that just discovered some incense. He says things like, "My brother, we must ascend past the Eurocentric gaze." And Huey is just staring at him like, bruh, what are you even talking about? And that is kind of the point of this situation. Cairo looks the part, he talks the part, he has the wardrobe, the slogans, the righteous vocabulary, but Huey sees it through immediately. Because underneath all that conscious branding, Cairo is just cosplaying liberation. Cairo's Afrocentric performance is the actual arc. That's what makes it so rich, because this isn't just a roast, it's a warning. Same with Dr. Umar Johnson. You have the outfits, the fiery speeches, the loud Pan-African branding.
Maybe. Okay, that was 3 minutes. I think that was 3 minutes. I feel like anything for content, man. Black people are annoying to deal with. I feel like I really do get offended when I see a black person just decide to just tear another black person who's actually doing more than you are. I think Dr. Omar is 100 times did more for the black culture than this dude is doing. And then not anything for money, bro. Like, again, not anything for money, anything to be heard, anything for a voice. And I feel like I hate people who don't think as a collective, and you don't think in terms of the collective, of the black collective, as us. And you want to just say, you know, I'm gonna make me some money, and then in your video you then end up not even saying the facts. You're speaking about the school, one school, and then you want that one thing to overshadow everything he's standing for. The positive things, the positive message is actually spreading, teaching the respect of black women. Have you? Teaching black men to be strong and to be independent. Have you? What impact have you made? Bruh, come on now. Come on now, bruh. Come on. This is just some dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe I need to come to Junior's in Brooklyn tonight and get my favorite meals. I can't tell y'all what they are because then the FBI will know what my favorite meals are. We don't want that.
But when it comes down to doing something that actually helps people, you know, like building a school, it's just crickets and cash apps. Because at this point, Cairo, just like Umar, his words are big, but the actions don't match. That's why at this point, where the building is either going to be taken away or auctioned off or whatever, nothing has happened. It's been over 10 years and the man has not been able to build a school, but he has been able to get the cash apps, the PayPals, the Venmos.
I should have had that $2 million. I should have had that $2 million 30 days after I started the fundraiser on May the 20th. It don't make no sense. But y'all sure call me up when the school's messing with your son. Did you make a donation to my school? Oh, not yet. Bye. Click.
He's been able to have paid speeches going across the world. He's able to go on podcasts and go into radio stations and just to throw out a bunch of lines that will be clipped for social media so he can continue to have his brand and continue to make that money while the school stays closed. So this man promised a school for over a decade. He toured the country collecting donations. Millions raised, websites made, promo videos posted, and yet nothing has happened. Nothing is going on. People gave their money. Parents put hope into this man's vision, and he gave them tours of empty hallways. It's the same betrayal, it's just with bigger stakes. Umar abandoned the mission. Both chose the image, the brand over impact, the ego over effort.
Somebody left a weave at my school.
Okay, bro. Like he said, like the brand over the impact. Now let's speak about this. I apologize. I feel like then we have to then, you know, speak about the issue without actually having to offend each other or throw slurs or whatever or hate towards each other whatsoever. We both know that you didn't do anything more impactful than Dr. Omar. So then we both know that you don't have a right to then talk about impact in any kind of way when it comes to him. But when you speak about Dr. Omar's impact, it's huge, but it might not be in front of you. Like people, black people focused, and I feel like you're not on his logarithm. He's probably not even on his logarithm, or rather not in the same mindset of the same people who are giving money for the schools and shit. But it's just someone as an observer, someone who's outside who don't actually care about none of that. You observe because you're black, Instagram just decided to then, you know, show you the real, and that was it. But because you're black, not by character, Because if you was by character, then you would understand his impact, wouldn't you? You would get his impact, or what he did, and why people still invite him to actually speak on shows and shit. Because nonetheless, regardless of how you want to put it, he is impactful. He's still preaching his message to black people, to black kids who actually need a voice to listen to. But I never seen none of y'all niggas complaining about how many shirts you have or how many albums you have bought of King Von, or say none of that. Complaining about how that never actually returned anything. But as soon as it's a positive thing, it's gonna be placed on the pedestal for scrutiny. But then again, it's just black people. That's how y'all are. That's all y'all are. Nothing. You don't want to speak about anything that he did as in, or speak about his impact. Actually do research about the things that he's doing. And the people that he have helped. And the message that he's actually speaking. You're fool and shit. It shows that you don't even understand his character. Nonetheless, you are an observer from outside who don't give a shit about anything. Personally, for the collective, I just think that. That's what I think.
Which one of you beautiful African sisters left your weave bun at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy?
There's no possible way that Dr. Umar could be traveling around the country providing speeches and build a school at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. A lot of us probably knew that for the most part, but you thought maybe, just maybe, he has invested in the right people, in the right infrastructure, and have enough resources that he can build a school while traveling the country. Even with LeBron James' school, I promise, the school is doing poorly. Because LeBron James doesn't know how to put a school together, it takes a lot of effort. You're not going to be able to travel the country providing speeches, going to podcasts, going to radio stations, spending hours on live, and...
Exactly my point. I'm so glad you said that. He's so focused on the same thing, not on the fucking message. You see, materialistic black people. No, that's just all that I see right here, bro. Materialistic as shit. You then understand the message, bro. You would understand the fact that it's not just about the damn school. No, to be honest, the damn school is not going to do too much because kids don't even want to go to school. But I feel like the most important thing is the message. Above all things, above everything that we can build is the message. Because at the end of the day, if the character of the community don't change, no one is going to that school anyways. So before we even do that, the character needs to change. And it shows the type of character that you is. Anything to make your money, bro. Get your little YouTube money. That's it. Get it.
Be able to build a school. It's not possible. Or
wake up refreshed with an adjust for sleep adjustable bed designed for your lifestyle.
But I want to see the Boondocks. Where are the Boondocks? Because I feel like it's just yapping at this point. Where are them damn Boondocks?
Or it's highly unlikely that it's going to be successful. Now, there's another episode I found was very interesting. It's the episode of the hunger strike. This was season 2, episode 14. So Huey is fed up with BET, which I totally understand, especially at that point, and launches a hunger strike to protest how toxic the network is for the black community. And if you was watching BET at that time, it got really, really terrible. After the first owner who found BET, he sold it. And you can tell by the quality of the program, it started to slide. Actually, it just became more of a ghetto MTV. The shows were not the same how it was back in the early days of BET. It just went to more depravity. It went to more nonsense. So Huey is focused, he's serious, he says no food, no games. Then in slides in Reverend Rollo Goodlove, voiced by CeeLo Green, looking like a Times Square billboard. He's got the catchphrases, the matching merch, and the whole PR team behind his activism. This also could be compared to Al Sharpton, another person that I believe is a grifter. But let's focus on Dr. Umar. So Huey is starving for justice. Rollo's hungry for that brand deal, that money. He co-ops the protest with a theme song, a fake hunger strike of his own, and within days he's sitting in boardrooms, not organizing, but negotiating his own sitcom with BET. And if you think that's absurd, just look at Dr. Umar. Also, Al Sharpton has a show on MSNBC. But anyway, somewhere between building the school and saving the race, this man has basically turned into a spectacle. Now you have the Date with Dr. Umar contest.
I want to clarify the Date with the Doctor reality show that's going to be kicking off really, really soon. The Date with the Doctor reality show is really a conversation platform.
I don't get it, bro. You know, one thing I also don't understand is like, as an activist, someone who's actually doing something for the community, they then say that you're not supposed to make money. You're not supposed to do anything for yourself. No, don't do that. Do everything for us. At the same time, we are judging you for trying to make money. No, don't do shit for yourself. No, don't try to make your own show. The fuck? Nigga, you're an activist. Suffer and be poor. For the message, why is it being an activist is somehow associated with not making money? Why is that? The moment the people make money, it's a problem. I think I also have seen that as a thing. I also have seen that as an issue when, you know, it's the same thing with pastors. When people see pastors, it's like, even though pastors are rich as shit because y'all give them the money, but no one is complaining though how they're buying Porsches and shit. It's all, oh Lord, the black people are just, our minds are not okay. Because it's the same thing when you look at them, you judge yourself, oh wow, how does he have money? And then, you know, and then these people might have their own businesses and shit. None of us actually know, but that why is it being an activist and someone who actually stands up with a message is associated with being poor? It's because the white people, let me go there. The white people actually painted like an image of Jesus actually walked on his sandals and he had nothing. And then you think that someone who's actually trying to save the world is not actually supposed to have money. The moment I am a spiritual person and I'm actually I'm rich, it then somehow correlates to I'm demonic. It is the black mind, bro. It's the black mind. I swear to God, it is the black mind, bro. It is the black mind. Why is that? Why is that, bro? So he's not supposed to start a business and ask people to come and buy his shit? Or he's not supposed to start a show? He's funny. You could do it. At the same time, he's making the right impact. Sometimes you need to understand, you need to play the fucking game, because white people have no problem playing the game. But y'all crucify your own leaders for trying to play the game. Black people will never go anywhere, bro. As long as we act and behave the way we do, we ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you. But nonetheless, though, my little sister's back, and I need to go make her food. I won't even finish this video. I'm probably gonna finish it on my own. But nonetheless, you are welcome to go check out Dude's channel. Just don't show no support if you're coming from me. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I really don't stand with the message, and I am pretty much clear.